Now, onto the Pirate Software stuff, and then we will do the Tectone stuff. Pirate Software. Well, it would appear... He's still going hard. Okay. First and foremost, someone was telling me to watch this Carnage link yesterday, but I didn't do that, but we can watch it today. I still haven't seen it, so this is the raw, real reaction. And the clip is titled Pirate and Dynasty Warriors.
I shall put an end to you with my intellect.
I shall put an end to you with my intellect. Wow. I had no idea Pirate Software was in this game.
Bro, didn't you read his Twitter post? Didn't you read his Twitter post? No one will want to associate with you anymore. I want to see if I can find it again. It was such a good post. Oh my god. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Pirate Software is being view botted today, or is viewers higher today? Is his view count higher today? It's not that I would guess that it's not that he's being view botted. It's that there's probably thousands of people watching, so they can wait for a moment to clip him. 5 times more than usual. Yeah, it's so funny. I don't know what's happening with Pirate Software. Oh. Dude, Carnage, stop. What are you doing? Look. Look. Stop. Is this one? No, it wasn't this one. It was the other post. One second. Wait. No. It was his other Light Yagami post. To those trying to character assassinate me online. Oh, God. I'm trying to... I don't think it was this one either. He's made so many really long posts. Oh, my God. Well, anyways. Oh, I just went to his channel. He said someone's view botting the channel to get us banned. Twitch knows about it. Ah, okay.
This game.
God, that was a good co-carnage clip. All right. And then, what's this clip? What is this clip? Did Pirate Software fake his Animal Well playthrough?
I watched his Animal Well playthrough. Okay, I watched the whole thing, but it was on second monitor. And I liked the video. And I remember thinking in the video, I was like, damn, he's fucking good at puzzles, man. I was like, if I was doing this, I'd be fucking stuck. That's what I remember thinking. Okay? And then during this drama, I'm like reading some of the comments on this WoW drama, and somebody offhandedly mentioned that he faked it. That he like looked up a guide. That he like fucking was clearly like he says things that happen before he gets there, and he like I don't know if that's true, but I rewatched some part of the video, and with that knowledge, it looked so much different to me. So I'm not saying anything. This is not, I don't know. All I'm saying is I wish someone smarter than me could look into it.
Oh no. Pirate talks about the reason why he got kicked out of the guild 5 hours ago. Uh-oh.
Why they kicked me out of the guild? So they kicked me out of the guild because I said that I was going to be reporting people that were sending abusive comments to me and sending their communities to come and hate raid me.
The most messed up part about all this shit? At any point, I'm pretty sure even now, if he showed any humility, he would be put into the good graces of everyone. I would say the best opportunity he would have had, obviously, other than the very beginning, right before he got banned from the guild, or not banned, excuse me, kicked from the guild. Right up until the moment that he got kicked from the guild, I think he could have went on his stream and said, you know, guys, I had some time to think about it. I rewatched all the clips. I saw all the posts. And I'm going to be honest. I think I'm posting cringe, guys. And I'm just hoping it's not too late. Because I made a lot of the statements I made because I thought I was being blamed for the reason why those people had lost their characters. And I didn't like that. And I think I got too defensive about it. I didn't realize that they were just trying to point out something that I could have done better. And I'm sorry for blowing it out of proportion. That was really cringe. Sorry for being cringe. Everyone has cringe moments. Just like, my bad. I see now that, like, yeah, I could have done those things better 100%. And I shouldn't have done what I did. And I shouldn't have doubled down, tripled down. And that was weird. I don't know what came over me. Sorry. I'm not going to let it happen again. He could have done that. He just could have done that. He could have just done that at any time. But he just didn't want to.
They used to come and hate raid me. And what they don't understand is that meant very few people. There was like one content creator that we actually reported, and actually I think we brought that up to 3 now. And there were people that were actively sending their communities to attack us and talking about it live on stream. Not just anybody covering the shit, but people being like, hey, I want to start beef with this guy specifically for content. I want to attack this dude for content. I think it'd be good content to fight this guy.
Wait. I want to replay the clip. Wait.
Kicked me out of the guild. So they kicked me out of the guild because I said that I was going to be reporting people that were sending abusive comments to me and sending their communities to come and hate raid me. And what they don't understand is that meant very few people. There was like one content creator that we actually reported, and actually I think we brought that up to 3 now. And there were people that were actively sending their communities to attack us and talking about it live on stream.
I wish I could see the people that he's talking about, because the thing is, that would be considered brigading, which is against Twitch TOS. So most streamers, like the vast majority of streamers, don't fuck with that. The worst thing that content creators do is they foster a community that does that behavior, that does hate rating, but then they don't they don't tell their audience to not do it. It's very rare to find a creator that actively goes and tells their community to go harass someone else, because it will get you banned. So I assume it's like really small creators that he's talking about, because there's no large creator that would risk getting a permaban off of that. Ethan does? Yeah, but he's on YouTube. I'm talking about Twitch streamers. And basically no one on YouTube I've seen has been talking about this. It's mostly been people on Twitch, because it's Twitch streamer stuff.
Just anybody covering the shit, but people being like, hey, I want to start beef with this guy specifically for content. I want to attack this dude for content. I think it'd be good content to fight this guy. And I was like, no, we're reporting that. It's dog shit. So it's not... It's not.
You can't report people for wanting to use you as content. That's just like the internet, bro. Like, I also don't know who's saying... I want to see these clips of these people saying like, I'm going to use you. I'm going to beef with you for content. Wait, what? What?
Not just anyone covering it, which is what people tried to spin it as, but that's why they kicked me from the guild, is that it was because of that, which is...
It's literally not what Soda Poppin said at all. It's not even close to what he said.
O2? Is this Elon's alt?
Must be.
I get it, but they didn't look into anything. They just knee-jerked it, which is stupid, to be honest with you. But yeah, no, that shit doesn't belong in the platform, and I am more than happy to report that, and I don't really give a shit what...
Oh no, dude. What does LSF think here? I don't understand, where did he get this reasoning from? Did he talk to Soda about it? Because it sounds like to me he is once again just making things up but stating them as facts and being intentionally dismissive of the critique. Of the critique he's been getting over the last few days in favor of making himself look like the victim in front of his community. This guy just picks reasons that he thinks bring him the most victim points. Reading chat messages in his chat makes you lose brain cells. Just pure mind control. No. I think there was a screenshot of Soda's mod talking about Thor, messaging him and saying something like, thanks for bringing this shit up. I don't recall if it's correct wording, though. Read from bottom to top. 1 second. Let me click this link. Oh, okay. He also keeps bringing up coordinated hate raids, but can't point to anybody or any instance of this happening. Yeah. He's incredibly vague about talking about it. Said anyone doing it for content or doing it for hate raids. Then he then said that the entire guild was based on hate. He can't grasp how that would make members of the guild feel uneasy even talking about him. Also, a big part of the message was that people just didn't feel comfortable around him, not just the threat stuff. He's leaving putting any detail. He's leaving put any detail. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. I can't wrap my brain around what that means. He can't play victim in. Leaving out. Sorry. Thank you. I was like, I know that this is a mistype, but I don't know what it's supposed to be. He's leaving out any details. He can't play the victim in, just affirming your last name. And I used to like this guy. I really did. Holy hell. Yeah. I mean, if you're saying like, I'm gonna report you if you're hate rating me, which is valid. And also if you're farming me for content, which could mean anything, like the breadth of that message, of like that statement, could be what I'm doing, which is just looking at it, watching the clips, and then laughing, or explicitly trying to beef, which I haven't seen anyone explicitly try to beef. Like the Co-Carnage clip could be considered farming, right? Like it could literally be any of these things. So yeah, it's no surprise that a bunch of people were uncomfortable by him. Like, what? Oh man. Also, why is it his responsibility to apologize for other party members making mistakes and then being unwilling to risk his own effort? That'd be like if a coworker shit the bed on their assignment, then it's my responsibility to bail them out? Yeah. Oh my God. Oh God. Okay. And then finally, I wanted to watch this clip. The final chapter in this saga. Oh, wait. One other thing. This one and then the final chapter in the saga.
10,000 plus attack accounts, reported
Oops.
them. So a lot of these people are just going to his chat and saying mana gem. Mana gem. Blink blink for the door of light. This is funny. It is allowed to me.
Okay. All right. Wait. Can I say something? I feel like maybe I'm delusional. I don't know. I feel like you can win people over. People who don't like you or people who are primed to dislike you. I feel like you can win them over just by being a champ. Just by being a trooper. Okay? I feel like people can go from being hate chatters to being hate watchers to being just watchers. Just by like taking it on the chin and just being like, actually, that's really funny. Okay, Mana Gem is actually really funny. Okay, you know what? You got me. You got me. Yes, yes. Take a shot for every mana gem. Fuck. Something doesn't have to be... Sorry, you can take things that are attacks and make them funny. I don't know why you would... Why you would play the victim on people typing mana gem in your chat. That's so funny, dude. Maybe it's because I'm... Again, maybe my experience doing content is very different. Because the type of things that people come in here and say are very different. Like, when I say something that makes someone else mad, usually I just get called, like, some type of bigoted. So, after the Ethan Klein stuff, just like, oh, clearly anti-Semite. And that's not, like, funny, right? Because it's just, like, a bunch of people who are actively trying to threaten my career and my content and my character to paint me as someone who I am very obviously not, right? And like that word means something outside of like the Twitch sphere. Sort of like the bus driver scenario. If you had to explain something to a bus driver, how would they take it? If I had to explain to a bus driver that I was getting called anti-Semitic for not liking hummus, it'd be like, whoa, anti-Semitic. Wait, why? Like that's a serious insult, I want to say. Can you imagine telling a bus driver, I'm being harassed, they're typing in my chat, mana gem. Like, I feel like you should recognize how silly that is, and you should think that it's funny. I think you should recognize that that's objectively a hilarious... You're in one of the funniest controversies ever, and you don't think it's funny? Dude, you need to take some joy in life. You need to really see that there are very little things that you can take joy in when you're getting actively bombarded on the internet or called out for whatever. But you have to. I mean, Moon in his ownership of I'm pooping, literally, yeah. Yeah.
To meme on someone that is very sensitive about being bad at a game. It is allowed to meme on people that are very sensitive about saying, sorry, I was a coward and I left everyone to die. Right? In the game. It's okay. Like, it's very funny.
Maybe
But
he's
that is
insecure
not
about
a
it. I'm sure
hate
you have some
brigade.
insecurities. Yeah, but what he's basically saying that he's insecure about is making mistakes, which is ridiculous. That would be like being insecure about having skin. Like, everybody makes mistakes. Everyone is going to make a mistake. I am going to make mistakes in life. You're going to make mistakes in life. He's going to make mistakes in life. Everyone. It's every single person on this planet is going to make mistakes. You shouldn't be insecure about something that happens to you and literally everyone else. You should recognize, oh, wait, this is a totally normal thing and it's fine, actually. This is totally cool. I don't need to be insecure about this. Versus being insecure about, like, a lot of people saying that you're bad at the game. Which I think that would be valid, but you can, like, you can reclaim words, and words are what you want them to be. And if you want to, like, if your goal is to move past this in a way that makes you look good, the way to do it is not what he's doing. It's to be like, okay, you got me. I'm a human being. I make mistakes. Yes, manage him. Right?
It disrupted our broadcast on all platforms for the last 3 days and prevented our community from doing anything. That's a hate raid. I thought a hate raid is where you send an actual Twitch raid to someone and ask your community to shit on him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, finally, the final saga on this, guys, is the clip of him saying that he's going to quit WoW.
You guys, I won't be playing hardcore WoW on stream again. I don't give a shit about any of this stuff anymore. If you came here to like talk about it, or you want to do the thing, you think it's part of a soap opera or a bit. It's not part of a bit. I'm not going to play, and I'm just going to go do other stuff, and that's it. Yeah, I'm not going to make my own guild. I'm not going to do any of that shit. I'm out. Yeah, not interested.
Good for you, King. Good for you. I'm proud of you, King. Proud of you. Why does that bother people? I don't see anyone bothered by it. I think everyone just thinks it's funny. I think it's funny. I don't know. I think I don't know. I think it's pretty funny. Oh, God. Okay, so this is, I'll do my best to talk about this to the best of my ability. If someone sent me death threats because I fucked up in a game, I would report it to the FBI and press charges. Can someone explain where he went wrong? Because he is conflating death threats and personal attacks. I don't think anyone on the internet deserves death threats, like, period. I won't feel bad if someone like Nick Fuentes got death threats. I don't condone sending them. But if you just like make content like this guy makes content, I don't want you to get death threats. I don't think you deserve death threats. Again, generally speaking, the vast majority of content creators, I don't want them to get death threats. And it's kind of like a sad reality of being on the internet. People are going to do it, and it kind of comes with the territory. It just comes with the job, I guess. Job, omega lol. But the problem is that in his statement talking about things like death threats, he's also bringing up things that are way less relevant, like people typing managem in his chat and pretending like that's a serious attack on his character and putting that in the same category as death threats, which is bizarre. Because, like, those are very different. Like, someone sending you a death threat, I would say that that's pretty serious, and you should report that to the FBI. And I think you'd be hard-pressed to find anyone who would say, no, you shouldn't. Right? People are making fun of him because he's also including people who are being mean to him. Which is ridiculous. Like, you're just on the internet. Like, what? People are going to be mean to you. I'm sorry. There's literally no one on the internet that has existed ever that has gotten 0 hate messages. It happens to literally everyone who has ever made content, who's like past a certain threshold. Everyone has received them. The other thing also, and maybe I shouldn't say this, I don't know. The FBI makes a distinction between, and cops in general make a distinction between genuine death threats and I don't want to call, I'm trying to figure out like what else, like a genuine death threat as in like you are genuinely concerned. Like if you got a letter, credible versus non-credible. Thank you. If you're getting a letter in your mailbox that's threatening to kill you, that is a genuine, credible threat with seemingly some intention to carry that action out. I would say a large majority of the stuff that people send online, and maybe I think it's just like I'm content creator brain, so, and a lot of other people I know are content creator brain because everyone who does content has probably received at least one death threat. The vast majority of these people, they're sending messages on the internet because they don't leave their house. Right? Most of them are drunk too. Yeah, it's people who are like drunk, who are angry, who have nothing better to do, and that's why they do it, right? I think he should still report them. If you feel threatened by them, you should report them. It doesn't really matter, by the way. It really genuinely doesn't matter if it is or isn't. If you're sending a death threat, period, you should be concerned that you will get reported to the FBI. But like, what the point that I'm making is, do you remember how many people genuinely deluded themselves into thinking that I put a bounty on Grums? Despite the fact that in my bounty, one of the prerequisites to collect said bounty was to make a CGI character's boobs gigantic. which no one would be able to find. You would never be able to like complete the deliverables on that. And all of the incel losers on the internet were like, dude, this is very serious. This is very serious. This is so serious. When people talk about death threats on the internet or bounties or hits or anything like that, I'm always a little skeptical. Because who is saying this? Is it the same people who genuinely thought that I was putting out a bounty? Or is it the people who... Is it the normal people, right? Also, you said disappear from Twitter, not life. I mean, yeah, but that's... The problem is that Grums, Mark Kern, he's a divorced, failed game dev, total fucking loser. And a scammer who has yet to actually deliver any promises on the game that he's been working on for almost a decade. So he needs something to fill like the gaping hole in his life. So he has to, you know, play victim, obviously. Listen, man, if you're, I'm going to say it, okay? If you're divorced, close to your 50s, and you're posting 500 times a day on Twitter, your opinion is meaningless. Like, it's actually worth nothing. It's worth negative points at that point. Like, people reading your tweets is impacting their life negatively. You are beyond help at that point. You need to reevaluate. Unless it's like you're tweeting out like 500 photos of like cats every day, in which case based. When you're tweeting out 500 posts a day about how they're making the boobs too small and there's too many black women in games, it's so over for you. It's so over for you. I don't know what to tell you. You're so cooked. You're so cooked. Oh my goodness. Also, yeah, this is also true. The FBI doesn't even give a shit if you get a credible death threat. What are we even talking about here? The FBI does not give one solitary shit. Go off, fill out a form. I hope that's fun for you. I mean, a friend of mine who was receiving credible threats did speak to the FBI because she also got doxxed, and she was getting pizza boxes sent to her house. And I think it was because of the docs and because of the pizza that the FBI took it a little seriously. Like, it cares if the FBI thinks that you are reasonably at risk, they care. And especially, this is an important qualifier, and you can read up on it yourself. The FBI, currently, the domestic terrorists that are the highest risk are Nazis in America, neo-Nazis in America. That is the FBI's primary concern with regard to domestic terrorism. And the people that were targeting her were neo-Nazis, and I think that's another reason they took it seriously. So I would say the qualifier for credibility here is like a message from someone who knows like where you live, some action that shows that they can harm you, and that potentially they're from an actual terror organization, right? You are not from Pirate Software's position. You're not really. His primary problem right now is that people aren't sympathizing with him. And they're not sympathizing with him because he's conflating all of these smaller offenses that nobody takes seriously. Like someone messaging you and saying like KYS or something, right? It's like, yeah, you kind of aren't, like, honestly, if you make content online, you have to not be affected by something like that. Or like getting people to type manage, or sorry, people typing managem in your chat. You're kind of like, you kind of have to just let it roll off, dude. But instead of just like highlighting the concern, genuine concern, which maybe he is genuinely concerned, in which case, yes, please report that. You're not going to win people over by pearl clutching. Right? I just agree we should call the toxic shit out instead of normalizing it. I mean, I'm not normalizing it, and I'm not saying that we shouldn't call it out. I'm saying it's not going to change. Like, fundamentally, you cannot change that aspect of the internet unless you remove anonymity entirely on the internet, which is not possible. Like, I am telling you for a fact, the internet skews more mentally ill than not, because if you're mentally ill and you can't interact with people in the real world for one reason or another, you're going to go to the internet. And mentally ill people usually are not exactly the most positive people, which means that the internet is filled with a lot of shitty people who are doing poorly in their lives, who are obviously going to be anonymous. Like, you can call it out as much as you want. And I mean, I try, but you don't. You're not going to be able to change that aspect of the internet. You can't. It's not possible. Unless you removed anonymity. Sure, saying you should accept it is normalizing it? No. I mean, again, like, what's the solution? You think you can, like, morally shame people into stop, like, not being mean anymore? You think you can morally shame everyone on the internet into not being mean anymore? Like, you can't. People do that shit on sock puppets. They're going to do it. There's nothing you can do about it, right? No, but you can ban them from your chat. I mean, chat, you can understand. Listen, I am the biggest defender of banning anyone you want from your chat. I don't think you have to have a good reason. I think you should just ban anyone. I think you should literally just ban anyone. It doesn't matter at all. It's not about moral shaming. People have to be comfortable in a place to behave in such a way. I'm saying make it uncomfortable. But the people doing it are on alt accounts. It's like people's first message in a chat. It's not people on their main accounts doing this shit, being like, oh, I'm super comfortable doing this. It's people usually on second, third accounts, username, bunch of numbers, typing or saying shit like that because they know they're not supposed to do that. Why do you think hate messages are sent from alt accounts with no post on them? They already know they're not supposed to do that. Also, I'm pretty sure anyone doing that in this chat would be insta-banned. Oh yeah, 100%. And again, to be very clear, like I said already a million times, yeah, if you genuinely feel like someone is threatening your life and there is a serious death threat, report them. Please, report them. Absolutely, you should. That is your right. And as a streamer, you're allowed to ban as many people as you want. I am only criticizing him conflating people being a little mean to him with genuine death threats. I just explained it, but I'll just say it again. Why is it a problem for him to call it out? I don't care. I don't care, honestly. It just doesn't make sense. Like I said, he's conflating genuine death threats, genuine hate with people jokingly being like managem. And conflating that is so silly. Because the entire reason he's going on this entire crusade is to defend his image, but he's like doing the opposite of that by doing what he's doing. The reason he keeps making these clips, the reason he keeps saying all the shit that he's saying, the reason he keeps tweeting everything is because he's trying to like get people to see it from his perspective and stop being mean to him. But effectively, he's doing the absolute opposite. Okay, to be fair, the details are still lost on me. Sorry. Okay. Anyways. All right. Okay. Okay. I think he might be overwhelmed. Well, yeah, but that's why, I mean, general word of advice to anyone here who wants to do content, and also, to Pirate Software, I hope you see this, King. You have to stop. You have to stop. You need to ask your closest friend for advice. You're too deep in the sauce to judge the situation correctly. You're just too deep in the sauce, man. Cheaply. No one is immune to being bullied by chat, not even Denims, not even Marie. Yeah, that's the other thing too. Like, I think chat should bully you. I think chat should bully you. I think you become a better person when you get bullied by chat. Like, light bullying about stuff that you do that is not innate to you. I think bullying on innate qualities is always bad. Like, getting bullied for being short, or getting bullied for being fat, or being bullied for being too thin. Yes, that is dog shit. All totally dog shit. We should stop all of that. But you should, I think getting bullied for cringe shit you're doing is good as a streamer. Because, like, especially when you have like 20,000 viewers, you have nothing to humble you. You have people riding your cock all day, blowing bubbles, doing tricks on it. It is good to have at least some of your chat fucking bully you for your cringe behavior once in a while. I think so. It's why I encourage it in my chat. It's why I encourage you guys. If I do something cringe or I say something cringe, you should bully me. You should. You absolutely should. And I think it's a good thing. And I think everyone else in here should think it's a good thing. And should think that, whoa. Whoa. Should think that a little bit of bullying on things that you did, not innate qualities, but things that you did. Yeah, I think that's good. That's good. As long as it's just a little light and just like manage them. Actually good, you know? Oh, okay. All right. Now. What would be your mana gem? Drinking soy sauce straight out the bottle. Denims, no. Girl. One of my favorite streamers is a pro Overwatch player. He used an ult at the wrong time in 2018. People still bully him for it in chat about it. LOL, he embraces it. I mean, dare I bring up C9? Pro team Cloud9 made the mistake once of getting off the point and lost the game. They got off the objective and they lost. And now, forever, getting off the objective and losing the game is considered C9ing. You gotta just take it. Sometimes you just gotta learn how to laugh at yourself. Fucking Moon got his fucking sexting logs leaked. And you know what he says? Alright, guys, you can write I'm pooping in chat whenever you want. That's who I am now. It is what it is. We take it, we move on. If I'm gonna get laughed at anyways, I might as well enjoy it. I might as well have fun with it. It's not that bad. It's literally an emote now. I'm pooping. Yeah. It's also a better way to live, I think. Okay. Switching gears. Switching gears, guys. Few things. One,